The high priests gathered in the hall of stone, a power that the world had always known. By what name do you do these things in the shadow of the temple's wings? But Peter stood tall with a heart of fire, driven by a truth and a high desire. We cannot stop speaking of what we've seen in the spaces where the Master has been. No other name under heaven's light can turn the darkness into the sight. They saw his courage and they were amazed as the name of the Lord was finally praised. They warned them to silence, they told them to fear, but the voice of the Spirit was all they could hear. A common fisherman with a kingly soul, making the broken and the people whole. Boldness in the Spirit, we cannot stop speaking. Stay chill before the council.
Back to the water, back to the boat, under a sky where the gray clouds float. I'm going fishing, Peter said with a sigh, under the gaze of the morning sky. They worked all night, but the nets were bare, until a stranger stood waiting there. Cast to the right, the voice called out across the water and the shadows of doubt. The nets grew heavy, the silence was torn in the golden light of the early morn. It is the Lord, John whispered low, as Peter jumped in to the water's flow. swam to the shore through the cooling blue to find the one that his spirit knew. A charcoal fire and a meal of bread where the hungry soul was finally fed. Beside the sea, the charcoal fire stayed chill on the shore.
He walked out alone from the fire and the light into the cold of the disappearing night. Every step was a burden, every breath was a sigh. Under the gaze of the wide, lonely sky, the boast of the evening was buried in dust. The hollow remains of a broken trust. He wept bitterly in the shadows of the street, with the weight of the world at his tired feet. I have failed you, my Lord. The silence was deep, a promise he told him he'd certainly keep. But the bitterest tears are the ones that restore, opening a path through a closing door. The sun began to rise on a world made new, but his heart was still back in the morning dew. Mercy is coming, though he doesn't yet see the grace that will set the fisherman free. Bitter tears, the heart is turning. Stay chill in the sorrow. The high priests gathered in the hall of stone, a power that the world had always known. By what name do you do these things in the shadow of the temple's wings? But Peter stood tall with a heart heart of fire, driven by a truth and a high desire. We cannot stop speaking of what we've seen in the spaces where the Master has been. No other name under heaven's light can turn the darkness into the sight. They saw his courage and they were amazed as the name of the Lord was finally praised. They warned them to silence, they told them to fear, but the voice of the Spirit was all they could hear. A common fisherman with a kingly soul, making the broken and the people whole. Boldness in the Spirit, we cannot stop speaking. Stay chill before the council.
Up on the roof, in the midday sun, a new understanding had just begun. A sheet came down from the open sky, filled with the creatures that passed him by. Rise, Peter, kill and eat. The voice was clear as the old traditions began to disappear. What God has made clean, do not call common. A bridge for the world and every man and woman. From Joppa to Caesarea, the Spirit would flow, where the seeds of the gospel were meant to grow. No more the walls, no more the line, in the boundless grace of a hand divine. He entered the house of Cornelius the man, part of a greater
and a wider plan. The Spirit fell down on the ones who heard, confirming the power of the Holy Word. The sheet from heaven, all are made clean. Stay chill in the vision. When they had finished their meal on the sand, the Master reached out with a gentle hand. Simon, son of John, do you love me more than these? Under the shade of the olive trees. Yes, Lord, he said, you know that I do. A simple truth between the two. 3 times each chore, 3 times he'll restore, healing the heart that was broken and sore. Feed my lambs, take care of my sheep, a sacred promise for a soul to keep. Lord, you know everything, you know my heart. A brand new ending for a brand new start. No more the weight of the courtyard fire, only the warmth of a holy desire, restored by the grace on the edge of the sea. The fisherman finds his destiny. Do you love me? Feed my sheep, stay chill in the grace. Back to the water, back to the boat, under a sky where the gray clouds float. I'm going fishing, Peter said with a sigh. Under the gaze of the morning sky, they worked all night, but the nets were bare until a stranger stood waiting there. Cast to the right, the voice called out across the water and the shadows of doubt. The nets grew heavy, the silence was torn in the golden light of the early morn. It is the Lord, John whispered low, as Peter jumped in to the water's flow. to the shore, through the cooling blue, to find the one that his spirit knew. A charcoal fire and a meal of bread, where the hungry soul was finally fed. Beside the sea, the charcoal fire stayed chill on the shore.
When they had finished their meal on the sand, the master reached out with a gentle hand. Simon, son of John, do you love me more than these? Under the shade of the olive trees, yes, Lord, he said, you know that I do. A simple truth between the two. 3 times he joy, 3 times he'll restore, healing the heart that was broken and sore. Feed my lambs, take care of my sheep, a sacred promise for a soul to keep. Lord, you know everything, you know my heart. A brand new ending for a brand new start. No more the weight of the courtyard fire, only the warmth of a holy desire, restored by the grace. On the edge of the sea, the fisherman finds his destiny. Do you love me? Feed my sheep, stay chill in the grace. Back to the water, back to the boat, under a sky where the gray clouds float. I'm going fishing, Peter said with a sigh. Under the gaze of the morning sky, they worked all night, but the nets were bare, until a stranger stood waiting there. Cast to the right, the voice called out, across the water and the shadows of doubt. The nets grew heavy, the silence was torn in the golden light of the early morn. It is the Lord, John whispered low, as Peter jumped in to the water's flow. He swam to the shore, through the cool and blue, to find the one that his spirit knew. A charcoal fire and a meal of bread, where the hungry soul was finally fed. Beside the sea, the charcoal fire stayed chill on the shore. Lingering magic. The sun is setting on the Tiber's flow. I've finished the race, I'm ready to go. I remember the beach and the charcoal fire, the weight of the love and the holy desire. I've kept the faith, I've told the tale through the raging storm and the heavy veil. From a fisherman's boat to a kingly crown, I lay my life and my burden down. The rock has stood, the church is strong. In the final notes of a sacred song, I see the Master waiting on the shore to walk in his peace forevermore. To him be the glory, both now and then. The amen of ages, for all of the men. The journey is over, the spirit is free. By the quiet waters of a heavenly sea, final glory, the crown of life. Stay chill in the eternity. Amen.
The shore was silent, the mist was gray, waiting for the light of a brand new day. Nets were empty, hands were cold, a story of a fisherman yet to be told. Launch into the deep, a voice so calm, soothe the weary heart like a healing balm. And the nets overflowed in the morning sea, grace in the water for all to see. Depart from me, Lord, for I have sinned. But the answer was carried on the gentle wind. From now on, my friend, you will see, you'll fish for souls if you follow me. left the boats on the silent sand, following a king to a different land. No more searching for silver in the spray, walking with the light every single day. Fisher of men, the deep is calling, stay chill. Truly I tell you, the Master spoke slow. When you were young, you decided where to go. But when you are old, you will stretch out your hands and be led away to the distant lands. He spoke of the end and the glory to be under the stars by the Galilee. Follow me, the simplest command, taking his heart and taking his hand. Whatever the road, whatever the cost, no more the fear of the life that was lost. One simple path in the evening light, walking away from the depth of the night. He turned to see John following behind, but the Master said, don't trouble your mind, just follow me through the valley and hill, under the shadow of the Father's will. Follow me, the final command, stay chill on the path. On the path. The garden was dark, the torches were bright, in the fading purple of the dying light. Judas came forward with a kiss of betrayal under the moon, so cold and so pale. Peter reached out in a moment of fire, driven by a love and a desperate desire. One flash of the sword in the silent night, trying to win a spiritual fight. Put away your blade, the master commanded, as the destiny of the world was finally expanded. Shall I not drink the cup that is mine, in the bitter fruit of the holy vine? He touched the wound and he made it whole, healing the body and the broken soul. Peter stood back as they led him away in the long dark hours before the new day. Sword in the shadow, the cup is full. Stay chill in the garden, high on the mountain, far above the rest. In the quiet light, they were truly blessed. His face was the sun, his clothes were the snow, a glimpse of a glory we're meant to know. Moses and Elijah standing in the flame, whispering the secrets of the holy name. It is good to be here, Peter said in awe, blinded by the beauty of the grace he saw. Let's build 3 tents on this holy ground, as a golden cloud wrap the world around. This is my son, whom I love so much. The earth stood still at the Father's touch. fell to the earth in a sacred fear, until the voice of Jesus drew them near. Do not be afraid, he spoke so low, as the golden light began to go. 3/10 of light, stay chill in the glory.
The streets of the city were filled with the weak, searching for the healing that they came to seek. They laid them on mats in the golden glow, waiting for the rock in the evening's flow, hoping that a shadow, as it passed them by, would touch the sickness under the sky. A passing shadow on the cooling ground, where the mercy of heaven was finally found. As Peter walked, the people were healed, and the heart of the Father was finally revealed. Crowds came together from the towns nearby, under the gaze of the afternoon sky. No touch of the hand, no word was spoke, just the silent power that the Spirit awoke in the simple presence of a faithful man, following the lines of a master plan. The passing shadow healing in the streets. Stay chill as he passes. In the golden glow of Caesarea, the master asked, "Who do you say I am?" The world had its answers, the world had its doubts, searching for a lion or a sacrificial lamb. But one voice rose like the evening sun, answering for all the work to be done. You are the Christ, the rock declared, a truth that the heavens and the earth had shared. Upon this rock I will build my home, underneath the light of the starry dome. I give you the keys of the kingdom of grace, in the warm reflection of the Master's face. Blessed are you, Simon, son of John, for the light of the Father has finally shone, not by blood or flesh, but a spirit so true. The foundation is laid, and it starts with you. Upon this rock, the keys are yours. Stay chill in the golden light. lonely boat under a dark blue sky. He came walking on the silver foam, turning the waves into a path for home. Lord, if it's you, Peter whispered low, let me walk to you where the waters flow. He stepped on the deep and the world was still, walking on the tide by a master's will. But he felt the wind and he started to sink nearer to the edge than he cared to think. Immediately the hand pulled him from the spray, taking all the fear and the doubt away. Why did you doubt a voice so kind, leaving the storm and the dark behind? Back in the boat as the waves went sleep, peace on the water and the secret deep. Eyes on the light, stay chill on the way.
When the day came, they were all in one place, waiting together for a gift of grace. Suddenly a sound like a rushing wind filled the house where the story began. Tongues of fire rested on each head, bringing the light that the Master had said. Spirit came down with a holy breath, victory over the shadow of death. Peter stood up with the fire in his soul, making the broken and the weary whole. Thousands were listening, thousands were keeper of the holy spark. The rock is ready, the church is born, in the wrong of the Spirit's morn. Pentecost fire, the Spirit's breath. Stay chill in the power.
He walked out alone from the fire and the light into the cold of the disappearing night. Every step was a burden, every breath was a sigh, under the gaze of the wide, lonely sky. The boast of the evening was buried in dust, the hollow remains of a broken trust. He wept bitterly in the shadows of the street, with the weight of the world at his tired feet. I have failed you, my Lord. The silence was deep, a promise he told him he'd certainly keep. But the bitterest tears are the ones that restore, opening a path through a closing door. The sun began to rise on a world made new, but his heart was still back in the morning dew. Mercy is coming, though he doesn't yet see the grace that will set the fishermen free. Bitter tears, the heart is turning. Stay chill in the sorrow.
Now learn a lesson from the fig tree's way, in the quiet inflection of a brand new day. When its branch becomes tender and the leaves start to show, you know that the summer is beginning to grow. So also when you see all these things in the air. Know that the moment is standing right there. Summer is near in the early dawn, when the shadow of the winter's finally gone. Heaven and earth will pass away one day, but my words will never fade away. Watch the branches in the golden blue hour, witnessing the wisdom and the Spirit's power. Radiant, and the signs are so clear, casting away the shadow and the fear. The truth stays steady, and the light is so bright, turning the darkness into the sight. Summer is near, the budding fig tree stay chill. Watch the leaves
Then the one with the one came and said to the man, I knew you were hard, and I had a different plan. I was afraid, and I hid your talent in the ground, where the quietest failure was finally found. Here is what is yours in the dust and the grave, in the quieter reflection of a brand new day. Fear in the dust, in the golden blue hour, missing the wisdom and the Spirit's power. You wicked and slothful servant was the word he received, for the spirit of the fear that he had believed. Take the talent away and give it to the brave, walking the border of the Spirit and the grave. For to everyone who has
more will be given in the light. But from him who has not, even what he has inside, cast the unprofitable servant to the outer dark, where the spirit of the fear left a heavy mark. The buried talent, fear in the dust, stay chill and don't hide it. Amen.
And 10,000 talents, a debt so vast and deep, a mountain of the sorrow that a man could never keep. He fell upon his knees. Have patience, Lord, with me. And the master moved with mercy, and he set the servant free. But he found a fellow servant who owed 100 pence, and he choked him in his anger without a heart's defense. 70 times 7 in the early morning light, learning how to measure the spirit and the sight. Should you not have mercy as I had it on you in the middle of the morning and the early dew? For the heart that is frozen in the shadow of the dead is the only kind of spirit that the master can't forget. He was delivered to the jailers until the debt was paid, for the lack of the compassion that the Spirit had displayed. So my Father will do to every one of you, unless you forgive your brother and start the life anew. 70 times 7, the debtor's silence, stay chill in the forgiveness. Father, give me the portion of a good that fall to me. And he went to a far country to be wild and free. He wasted all he had in the riotous ways in the quiet reflection of the empty days. When the famine came and the spirit was so thin, he started looking at the life within. The far country in the early light, turn in the morning away from the sight. How many of my father's servants have bread to spare, while I perish here in the hunger and the glare? I will arise and go to my father's gate, leaving the shadow and the hands of fate. I have sinned against heaven and against your face. I am no longer worthy of the palace of the grace. The morning is breaking and the journey has begun. In the quiet reflection of a wandering sun, the far country I will arrive, stay chill and go. But everyone who hears and doesn't do the word, the loneliest story that the morning heard will be like a man who was foolish and blind, with a wandering heart and a wandering mind. He built his house on the sand of the shore, standing at the threshold of the Spirit's door. House on the sand in the golden hour, missing the wisdom and the Spirit's power. The rain descended and the floods came fast, while the shadow of the world was beginning to last. The winds blew and beat and the house fell down, the heaviest of crashes in the city and the town. And great was its fall in the middle of the night, turning the morning away from the sight. The morning is radiant, but the foundation must be in the middle of the Spirit for the world to see. marks on the sand. Stay chill and build well. Amen. Which of you has a friend in the middle of the night, and you go and you knock for the bread in the sight? Friend, lend me 3 loaves, you say at the door, for a traveler has come, and I have no more. From within he answers, do not trouble me now. The door is already shut, and I don't know how. Shameless persistence in the early dawn, until the shadow of the door is finally gone. I tell you, though he won't rise for the sake of the friend, he will rise for the knocking and the spirit you send. Ask and it's given, seek and you'll find, with a steady heart and a steady mind. Knock and it's open in the morning light, turning the darkness into the sight. For the Father in heaven is better than the man, following the rhythm of the Master's plan. The friend at midnight, shameless persistence. Stay chill, keep knocking. A certain man went down from the city on the hill to the road of Jericho and the heavy dark hill. He fell among thieves who left him for dead under the reflection of the shadow and the dread. A priest and a Levite passed him by on the way in the quiet reflection of a busy day. Oil and wine on the road in the early light, turning the darkness into the sight. But a man from Samaria moved with mercy so deep for the brother in the dust and the promise to keep. He bound up his wounds and he set him on the beast from the greatest of the sorrows to the center of the feast. of these three was a neighbor to the man, following the rhythm of the master's plan. The one who showed mercy was the word of the law in the middle of the Spirit. And no wonder that he saw the Good Samaritan, oil and wine on the road. Stay chill and go do likewise. A certain man made a banquet so great and invited the people to the palace gate. But they all with one consent began to make excuse in the middle of the morning, and the spirits loose. I bought a field, I bought 5 yoke of oxen today. I just got married and I must go away. I have bought a field in the early light, turning the invite away from the sight. Go out quickly to the streets of the town, bringing the poor and the ones who are down. The table is waiting, but the seats are still bare in the quiet reflection of the morning air. Go to the highways and compel them to come to the rhythmic beat of the spiritual drum. The house must be full for the master's delight. Turn in the darkness into the sight. The great banquet, I have bought a field. Stay chill, don't make excuses. So it was that the beggar died and was carried by the light to Abraham's bosom in the middle of the sight. The rich man also died and was buried in the ground, in the torment of the flame, where no mercy could be found. Father Abraham, have mercy, he cried from the deep, for a drop of the water and a promise to keep. The great chasm
the Spirit's power. Between us and you, a great gulf is fixed today, so no one can cross and no one can stray. They have Moses and the prophets, let them hear the word. Let them hear the word. The heaviest of stories that the morning If they do not hear them, they will not be led. Even if one rises from the silence of the dead, the morning is radiant and the truth is so clear. Turn in the darkness into the fear. The great chasm, Lazarus in Abraham's bosom. Stay chill, listen to the word. Amen.
The kingdom is like a treasure in the ground that a man in the field has suddenly found. He hid it again, and in his great joy, like a man with a dream or a heart of a boy, he went and he sold everything that he had, with a spirit so light and a spirit so glad. The hidden treasure in the golden blue hour, trading a world for the Spirit's power. He bought the whole field for the sake of the gold, the greatest of stories that the morning told. Joy in the heart and a peace in the soul, in the quietest moment of the Master's control. It's worth every penny and worth every day to find the true rhythm and the Master's way. The morning is radiant and the secret is out, casting away the shadow and the doubt. The hidden treasure, joy in the field. Stay chill, you found it. Have you understood all these things today? In the quiet reflection of the Master's way, they answered him yes in the early light, turning the morning into the sight. Then every teacher of the kingdom of heaven is like a householder to whom grace is given. Treasures new and old from the inner room, chasing away the shadow and the gloom. He brings out the wisdom of the ancient days with the new reflection of the Spirit's ways, balanced and beautiful in the morning glow, watching all the mercy of the Spirit flow. They came to trap him with a word and a plan, looking at the teacher and looking at the man. Is it lawful to pay the taxes to the state in the riveting timing of the master's fate? He saw their malice and he asked for the gold, the greatest of the stories that the morning told. Render to Caesar what belongs to his name, in the middle of the world and the middle of the flame. Whose image is this and whose name do you see in the quiet reflection of the Spirit so free? But give unto God what is God's from the start, the image of the Spirit on the human heart. They marveled at his word and they went on their way in the golden blue light of a brand new day. The morning is radiant and the truth is so clear, casting away the shadow and the fear. The image on the coin, render to Caesar, stay chill in the wisdom. The kingdom is like a man traveling to a distant land, giving his goods into the servant's hand. To one he gave 5 talents, to another he gave 2. In the morning light and the early dew, the one with the 5 went and traded in the street, away from the shadow and the morning heat. Well done, good servant, in the early dawn, when the time of the labor is finally gone. You've been faithful in little, I will set you over much. With the spirit of the gold and the master's touch, enter the joy of your Lord today in the quiet reflection of the master's way. the two did the very, very same, doubling the talent in the master's name. The morning is radiant and the work is a song in the quiet of the spirit where the souls belong. Well done, good servant, the investment of grace. Stay chill and be fruitful.
Or what woman with 10 silver coins, if she loses one while the spirit joins, doesn't she light a lamp and sweep the floor, looking in the corners and behind the door? She searches diligently until the coin is found, lying in the dust of the hallowed ground. Sweeping the house in the early dawn, before the shadow of the loss is finally gone. Rejoice with me, she tells the women near, casting away the shadow and the fear. There is joy in the presence of the angels of the one, in the radiant light of the morning sun. One small silver coin is precious in his sight, turning the darkness into the light. The morning is peaceful and the vision is clear, witnessing the wisdom and the holy fear. The lost silver coin sweeping the house, stay chill, you're precious.
What man among you with 100 sheep if one goes astray, while the others sleep? Doesn't he leave the 99 in the open field until the missing one is finally revealed? He searches through the thorns and the mountain cold to bring the wanderer back into the fold. Rejoice with me in the early light, for I found my sheep in the middle of sight. He lays it on his shoulders with a heart so glad, turning the sorrow into the spirit that he had. There is more joy in heaven over one who turns away at the very beginning of a brand new day.
calls his friends and neighbors, come and see the prize. Under the reflection of the morning sky, the morning is radiant and the work is done in the victory of the Master Son. The 1 in 100, rejoice with me, stay chill, you're found.